Have you ever been in the market for a new car and wonder what's the best deal out there? Although leasing a car may seem intriguing, there are some disadvantages to that alternative. I have been on both sides of this dilemma, and from my experience, I can say that buying is much better than leasing. We all want to spend our money wisely, and hopefully, after today, you will understand that buying is the best choice you can make. Right now, the average American will own almost 6 cars in their lifetime. Some people will own more, some people less, but if you do the math and take an average price car at $36,000 times 6, this will make a grand total of $216,000 that you will spend in a lifetime on cars. Talk about a house on wheels. I have bought and leased cars. My last purchase, I traded an 11-year-old truck for a much newer vehicle. Because it was an import, it withheld some of its value, and I was able to get good money for a down payment on my new truck, bringing my monthly payment to about $400. I leased a car a few years back, but because of my low mileage restrictions, I had to voluntarily turn the car in before the lease was up, leaving me with a repossession in my record and ruining my credit. Buying cars are financial decisions that we have to make as adults. Knowing the difference between both will make us smarter buyers. In order to get a better understanding of buying or leasing a car, we will discuss the difference between both, pros and cons of buying and leasing, and the importance of making the right decision. First, let's take a look at the difference between both. When you buy a car, you're making an agreement with a bank or financial institution with the purpose of owning the car when the loan expires. When you lease a car, you're making an agreement with a bank or financial institution to make payments on the car with the purpose of you trading it in after 3 years for a newer model. Now that we have looked at the difference between both, let's look at the pros and cons of each. Pros of buying. You will have lower interest rates. Most of new cars come with at least 60 to 100,000 mile warranty. There's no mileage restrictions, and there's freedom for customization. Cons of buying: higher monthly payments and post-warranty repair costs. Pros of leasing: lower payments. You get to drive a car every 2 to 3 years. You'll always have warranty, and you don't have to worry about trading in your car or selling it. The cons of leasing: you must have stable, predictable income. Leases have strict mileage limits, and you are likely to pay more over time. Now that we have seen the pros and cons of each, let's look at what you need to know before you make a decision. There is a sense of pride in owning something, and if buying and paying off a car is something that you would like to do, then buying will be the best choice you can make. Although cars depreciate in value, if you ever need some cash to use for a trade-in, you can always sell the car or trade it in. When you lease a car, you don't own that vehicle. Think of it as almost renting the car for the time that you use it. And of course, it's nice to drive a brand new car every 2 to 3 years, but all that money you spend will never be spent on something that you will never own. In conclusion, if you consider all these options in order to spend less on a car, you will never go wrong with buying. Without buying, there's no way you could ever own a car. It is very important for you to do your own research and buy the car that's right for you. So next time you're in the market for a new car, consider all the options available and remember that buying will always be the best choice.